Welcome back to Central Coast Disc Golf's coverage of the Falcons Flight 10. I'm Ian Anderson, again joined by Howie. We got 9 holes left to go, Howie.
Very exciting race, Ian. Let's see what these young gentlemen have for us in the final round. Hopefully we get real tight here and crown a winner.
Yeah, that should happen. This course provides a lot of scoring separation, so I'm excited. It'll keep it going, keep it good.
Absolutely.
I think Casey's got like a 4 or 5 stroke lead going in on our back 9 here, but we've got some great battles for second and third as well with Jason, Mark, and Greg. Should be a really fun watch on this fantastic course that Rudy has created for everybody. There is Mark over the top, and man, what a beautiful piece of property.
Beautiful.
Looks like Casey and Greg with some birdies on that last hole. There's Casey lead. It is 4 right now over Jason. We'll see if Jason can try and chase him down with that thumber of his. We're on hole 10. What's the play?
Hole 10, pretty simple, right at it. You can see the basket elevated in the distance. Come right at it. Watch the big guardian tree on the left. A lot of backhand turnovers here to get real close up the uphill side.
All right, sounds like a play. Looks like a tough get, man.
Tough get. We saw Noah in that tree on the left and just pull one out last round.
Oh, that's right. That was this hole. Oh, man. He got done so wrong. Casey with the forehand. It feels suboptimal.
Yeah, hyzering out into the fairway on 11. So it's going to be tough coming back through that tree line.
Yeah, seems like a backhand really favors the slope of the fairway. Let's see if Greg can make it work. Tighten up. Oh, it's not going to. Oh, is it?
Okay. Nice kick.
Nice.
Very nice.
That'll putt. Chasing going thumber. That's what he does. That's his nuke OS.
Let's see if we can get up the hill.
He's going to putt.
I think he's going to have a putt there. He might be just short of the pine.
And Mark. He's got a little bit of the Yankees right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's turning a lot of stuff, his backhand over a bit too hard, maybe squeezing the disc a little bit too hard here, trying to play the catch-up game.
Yeah, the angles look great. It's just coming out just a little bit late. Here is his second, trying to get back on the fairway.
Yeah, he's back on 9 fairway. Not a good result.
And where's Casey? So he's right at the basket, pin high. And
yeah, Casey's long and right on 11. So smart play. Take your medicine here, Casey, and make the putt.
There you go. Jason looking for the 2. This would be a big one. Oh, man.
Just short. Great run, Jason.
Sure was.
A little blocked out by that tree.
Greg, you know he's good for these.
Spin that gummy.
Not this time.
He knew right away.
Yep. Oh, no. So this is where Mark ended up. And is forced to just pitch over and take a bogue.
Yeah, not a good hole to take a bogue when you're chasing.
No, and he played this hole so well last time, too. Good putt from Casey.
Great 3, Casey.
Where was that putt on 1, man?
Mm-hmm.
I'm still salty about not seeing that birdie. That would have been so good. Greg coming back for his par. That'll work. And Jason dropping in as well. After Mark drops in the 4.
Ever Canadian and polite. There you go, sir.
Yep.
Thank you. Have a nice day. And I'm sorry if I got in your way.
Proper courtesy executed. Love it. Mark dropping back there with that bogue. He is suddenly in 4th place all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
Hole 11's on deck. Where are we going, Howie?
Hole 11 again, uphill. All the guys took a big hyzer over the trees straight away in the distance, allowing it to break over left. Most of these guys will be able to reach there. I'd like to see if Greg can get around the corner high enough and far enough. But again, we had some great park shots last round.
Yeah. The distance definitely does come in handy on this one, though.
Mm-hmm.
Makes your margin for error a lot bigger. About as big as Casey is, which is pretty tall, 6'8" and all.
Pretty big. Yeah, it's going to be 7 feet by the end of the round.
Give us a second. And he puts it long, which is what Casey will do. Good on the putt, though. Greg?
Greg going to try to really rip one here.
Oh, he's getting greedy. I don't think it's going to work, though.
No. I think he had a little T-Rex arms there, a little short-armed it.
It kind of looked like it, right? And see if Jason, how hard he can cut the corner here with that thumber. He might need to...
He's really cutting here.
Yeah, I think too much. Oh. The crowd loves a tombstone, apparently.
They do.
Who doesn't, though, honestly?
Yeah, I can always find my disc, even in the snow up here when a tombstone, so I'm usually happy.
Nice. Mark looking to get back on pace, and he's getting aggressive with that cut the corner line.
That's a big line if you can get over.
He cannot. Oh, he's in Canadian jail.
Yeah, those aspens are tight in there.
They are. It's the most Canada cart that ever existed.
That's the Gatzke.
Is it the Great Gatzke?
It's not the Great Gatzke yet. He's still too young for that, but he's getting there. Greg comes up with some of the greatest designs and ideas around disc golf. We all just call them Gatskes.
Love it. That was a good idea. It just didn't quite work. The forehand roller out of the woods.
Just didn't get it far enough.
But that was fantastic.
But that's the Greg game. He just, when you least expect it, he'll put those in a lot of times.
Too cool. See if Mark can find a way out. Yes, he can. Oh, my goodness.
That would have been sweet.
Wouldn't it?
The crowd liked that one.
Jason's got a bid he can run. Good effort, but that will be a 3. And Casey going long, coming back for the birdie.
Ooh. Someone wants this.
Yes, he does. That was a great get. Stroke on the card.
Well played, Casey.
Probably a lot of the field. That was very unmarked.
Yes, he hasn't missed many of those this weekend, and it's tough being down so many strokes to a guy like Casey to mount a comeback.
Yeah, doesn't make a lot of mistakes, and he makes some incredible shots in between those. There's Greg dropping in his 4. Not a bad salvage after the drive, being so deep in those woods.
Not at all.
And check out your scores. Casey is pulling away up to a 5-stroke lead. As is Jason, sitting pretty nicely in second. Looks like our battle right now is Mark and Greg for third as we head into 12.
Hole 12 again, the long straight drive is key here. Watch out for Dakiv, the big dark pond that lurks just potentially on your drive or a missed second shot here. You will not recover your plastic. And long, and this green is surrounded by OB.
Just ridiculous. Has anybody ever tuned this thing?
We've had a couple, but they're long fairway 150-foot shots that luckily go in.
Gotcha.
Not too many guys are trying to get across this water.
Oh, Casey, you do not want to be over there, buddy. Well, I guess he's not in the water, but...
He's staring at 3 or 4 down the tube here. He's going to have to recover nicely. But
he is. Jason just playing this for a nice 3. Put in the middle of the fairway and pitch over. Don't roll in. Don't roll in. Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the downhill runaway that Thumber's got to worry about.
Yeah, it is. It's very true. Look like a 4 out of Greg.
That it was a 4. It's very good eye.
Oh, nice. And here is Mark. I love watching that blue disc fly.
Beautiful disc.
Every time he just throws it so nicely. Center cut. So Greg going thumber roller? I think so, right?
That's interesting. Yes, I don't know what his line was like, but that was a tough spot to get out of.
Yeah. Here is his third, trying to save the 4.
I'm going to hyzer over all this garbage and park it right beside the basket.
Nicely
Great
done.
shot, Greg.
That's a putt he can hit for 4. And Casey, who finished far right-hand side of the fairway, trying to get back into the... Oh, no.
Oh, I think that went in deeper, didn't it, Ian?
Or backwards, at least. Here's the third. That's a good 3, but that's not an easy 4.
That is not an easy 4, and I don't know if he went OB long there. I don't see a sign that he has.
Okay, hopefully
So
that
he'll
checked
get
up.
some relief from that back fence.
And Mark playing the hole how he wanted to. Almost.
Yeah,
It's a little short, but not bad.
A little short. I think he wanted it in the basket.
I think he might have. Jason throwing 3 after the OB drive. It looks like he'll take a 4.
A little bit of a roll away there, but still inside of his range.
Casey coming back for the bogey. He didn't even try on that one.
No, he did not.
Right? It looks so lackadaisical. Jason wishes he would have tried a little harder on that one as well.
Yeah, Jason having a little putter trouble this weekend.
He is. And Greg also not feeling it.
Oh.
Let's see if Mark can bang one for us. Get a nice 3 here. Pretty sure this stroke on the card. Yeah, buddy.
Yes.
There's the Mark we know and love right there. Flashing that handsome smile. Look at that guy. Casey coming back. That's a 5. Greg with the double. Jason with the double as well. And, ooh, a lot of blood spilled on that one.
There's a lot of red box coming.
Yoda got greedy. Mark getting 2 strokes on the card right there. Wow. Giving him 3rd place right now as Greg slips back. We're on hole 13.
Hole 13, another great hole designed by Rudy with elevation change, a tight starting drive to try to get up past the poplar in the middle to run down, hopefully to get to the right of the trees that are blocking the basket on the left. We saw a lot of high scores first round. Let's see what these guys can get done here.
It is a real big boy par 3. You got to have an arm. I feel like Casey's probably the only one getting there. We'll see if Mark can get close though. It's in the mid. It's on the fairway.
Yeah, just a little kiss off the trees on the right, but in no danger.
Casey with the forehand play. Oh, he needed more flip on that thing.
He sure did. Oh, I saw a drop there, so I think he might have a reach out being 6'9".
Nice. Jason going over the top with a thumber. Is that drifting right or is it going to stay in? Oh, crowd's running. I guess he got far enough it opens up.
Oh, and he almost hit Rudy's golf cart. That is a regulation part of the course and in play.
Greg? This fairway makes it tough to shape a distance shot.
I wanted to crest
You really
that hill,
do
eh?
need to throw it low just over the horizon right there that you see to really have a chance, because these Aspens, they suck discs right in.
They do. That was Casey's pretty great out from there, giving him a chance to save par, at least a 4 worst case.
Yeah, Casey's clearly defending his lead right now with his play, trying to be safe.
Makes a ton of sense. Mark going over the top on his second. Is it going to hyzer? Oh, yes, it is.
Whoa!
Wow.
Very nicely.
Nicely
Great
done,
one.
Mark. Looking at Greg's second right now. All about
That's a
that
Gatsby roll right there.
I was going to say. Too cool. Jason. This will be his second. After leaking right. That fought through.
Little trees. That's beautiful. Even got a little tree there in the early part of the throw. Great job, Jason.
Casey for the par save. We'll take a 4.
Yeah. Greg with a good finish.
Definitely. Jason?
Well played hole.
Yeah. Gain cleaning up.
Not a lot of movement on hole 13 today.
Nope. Yeah, Casey just dropping back one, right?
Giving him back. That made the guys feel better. Good job, Case.
Checking out our scores here. There is Casey dropping back. Mark and Greg still battling it out for third. Jason's got a 3-stroke lead sitting in second. It's going to take us into hole 14.
Hole 14, big bomber hole, 460 feet. Again, hyzering over the trees on the right is probably the safest approach, allowing your just to hyzer into the sunshine here. Bottlenecks up towards the basket, and a nice, easy second shot. Walking away with a 3 here. Tough hole to birdie at the distance.
Absolutely. It'll take one incredible drive to make it happen. I imagine Casey's probably the only person on the card could if he wanted to, but I don't know if he even needs to right now.
No, I don't think he's going to take his big bombers out of the bag. I think he's going to throw some fairways and be safe, some Firebirds.
Mark going over the top. Oh, no.
Just not enough height.
Is it coming back?
Crowd's
They're
watching
looking.
it come back. Oh,
Maybe a little.
it'll be a tough line into the basket, though, from that deep right side.
Definitely. Jason with the Nuke OS.
And as we've seen all tournament, right in the middle of the fairway. Great shot, Jason.
Oh, he's going to have a putt. I mean, it's a long one, but
He
it's a
is.
putt.
He is. He threw that thumber. Looked like close to 400 feet.
Agreed. What a bomb. Greg going up the middle. I like the line.
I love the line. Greg really trying to compensate for his power by throwing directly at it. Just got a branch.
Casey's going to go over the top of that forehand and try to crash
Just so
back
much
in.
torque on that, Ian. That he just crushes that
That
forehand.
is hucked, man. I mean, not the best position, but easy 3 still, right? You know?
Easy 3 when you're that close to the basket, and all you got to do is your second shot is a little clip up.
Yeah. So nice. Ooh,
Greg
look at
going
Greg.
big.
Oh, come on, Greg.
Yeah.
What a shape
That's
on
the
that
Gatsby.
one. That was
He
beautiful.
comes up with some crazy shapes.
Way to use that flex to keep it clean. Mark coming out of the woods. Really, man?
Great shot. Yeah, Mark throws that AVR 300, 350 feet when he needs to. He can pretty well turn that on a dime.
These guys can scramble. I guess you got to be good at this course.
Yeah, so many trees and danger and OBs. You got to have a scramble game here to win. And Casey seems to overpower a lot of this course.
Yeah.
But a lot of the other guys we see really scrambling well.
Oh, Jason, good bit
Good
after
on
Casey
Jason.
missed his. They ended up very close to each other, funny enough. There's Casey's easy 3, which you'll take all day on this one if offered. Jason will do the same here in a second. And Mark and Greg cleaning up as well. That hole went 2 different ways, you know, but it all ended up the same score.
Well, the hole got well played. A little military golf here and there.
It did, yeah. I dig it, though. Some great scrambles out of Mark and Greg there. Real cool to see. Par frame all around. Casey's lead is 4. Jason's lead is 3 over third place, and we're on 15.
Over to 15 again. Playing up along this OB on the left side here. Very nice tight shot. This is the one with a little sneaky OB just at the basket. So don't hyzer it past the basket or it'll sneak under the fence past the tree line protection here on the left.
Anyway, as we saw round 1, so easy to do. Mark has the box. He's got the blue disc. They're in trouble. Oh, I jinxed him. Sorry, Mark. Oh, it did get.
That unfortunately went out of bounds. He'll have to go to the drop tee box here,
Oh,
the
man.
hand box just ahead.
Jason, see if that thumber comes in handy. It's a tight fairway. Looks like this is going right.
I'm just going to go over everything, says.
Oh, wow. What a shot.
I don't know. He might have a putt from in there. It'll be tough, though, with the fence right behind.
Oh, that's true, huh? Greg?
Going to go right at it. Aggressive. And coming to rest nicely. Bringing the fence into play, though. Let's see where Greg goes with his putt.
And Casey with the flip up forehand. Pretty.
Yeah, Casey seems to have it in a bit of cruise control now, guiding to the finish here with only a few holes left.
And Mark will be throwing 3 from the AM pad. Man, this is not an easy up and down, Howie.
It is not. It is not. It really brings the OB on the left. The hyzer went in.
Honestly, not that much easier than the long pad. Oh, that's a good kick out, though.
He earned that one.
Yes, he did. We're looking at Greg's second. Is he wearing soccer cleats?
He absolutely is. There's actually him and Mark are both, with the muddy conditions, quite a few players will play a cleated shoe
Interesting.
to add. Yeah, it's quite slippery, this mud here as well.
And Mark, unfortunately, missing that putt. He is going to be taking a 5. Here's Jason for the 2, though. Oh, come on.
Yes, I think Jason will look back at this tournament being in second now and wish he had putted a bit more aggressively, maybe a bit stronger this week.
Yep. As Casey stacks on.
Mm-hmm.
No chill.
Just a shout out, Ian, while we have a second here, while these guys are cleaning up, to the Edmonton Disc Golf Community, Grand Prairie, Red Deer, Alberta, and Lethbridge. We have a very strong environment here in Alberta, and just wanted to shout out to all those tournament directors and everybody that works so hard to make golf in Alberta one of the fastest growing, not only province, but area in the entire world for disc golf. So congratulations to everyone.
Very cool, man. We got 3 holes left to go. First of those is hole 16. What's our play?
Let's make the turn home here. Let's go straight up the hill again here. This one here early doesn't come into play, but as you can see here again, a nice little bottleneck here with the Aspens, where you got to really get through it, get up to the area just in the sun here, allowing for real tough 2, but not unmakeable. I think we're going to see a lot of safe play, though, from Casey here, just laying up and taking the 3 and running away here.
Would make a ton of sense. He's going to his forehand, which he tends to rely on in those clutch situations.
Yeah,
Ooh.
so safe.
He still smashed that, though.
He smashed it just over towards the boneyard.
Looks like he stayed in the fairway, though, with a nice kick. Jason. His thumber has a tendency to stay in the fairway as well. Yep, I agree, Jason.
I agree, Jason. I don't know.
I got nothing on that one, buddy. Greg?
Greg trying to power something up here to make something happen late, but unfortunately the wind, I think, is starting to really build up here and can really tunnel a lot of these shots here if you're not careful.
Mark? Going for something higher speed here, but again, everything's coming out just a little late for him right now.
Yeah, his timing seems to be slightly off today. We haven't seen that.
A little bit ahead about it.
That's where Jason's disc ended up.
There's Jason's thumber.
His Nuke OS. I'm sure he wants that back.
Yeah. They can see it. Let's come and get that disc after the round.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my only Nuke OS. I need it.
So I take it no 2-meter up there in Canada?
No 2-meter. No. We stay away from that rule as much as we can. There's so much trees and forest. It'd be too many penalty strokes. You guys use that in California still?
Yeah, it's pretty popular. California seems to be the last place where it's commonly used. So it looks like Jason pitched out. This will be his 3rd then?
Pitched out. Yes, correct.
And, did he get second tree again?
I hope not.
I hope not, too. Here's Greg's second. Really looking at a 4 best case after that drive.
Yeah, not leaving himself for a real good approach there either. And Mark struggling from his drive as well.
Yeah, this is where that grip block drive ended up. Probably also looking at a 4 best case here. Playing a little army golf, but should be able to get up and down from there. It didn't look like it went too deep. We're looking at Casey's second after kicking nicely back into the fairway. Oh.
Again, that singular aspen comes into play so often.
That's the Rudy tree. Mark's third. Get up there, man. Tough angle.
Just a kick out there. That's too bad.
Greg?
Greg, just a little long.
Hopefully he can make that putt. Save the
On
4.
the end of that, little branch there,
He did go in a tree again.
I think there.
I'm sure he's not laughing about it, but it's kind of funny.
It is kind of funny. His bag's getting lighter as the round goes on.
I mean, like the whole tournament, he's been throwing thumbers and never stuck in a tree, and then two shots in a row.
Not once, on the same hole.
Yeah. So here he is throwing 3. And that should 4.
He managed to hit his third tree on the hole.
He did. Thankfully, it did not stick. There's Casey's third. He'll take a 4, which is going to turn out to be a pretty common score. Long bid here by Mark. Not so much. Greg, saving 4? Hopefully, anyway.
Good run, Greg.
It was. And Jason for the 4 save. Oh, sorry. That is a 5.
Out of the trees.
Oh, he pitched out that one shot. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Casey coming back for the bogue. Good putt out of him.
He's all business now, Casey, for the rest of the round. I don't think we've seen him smile this round yet, so hopefully we get to see one soon.
I'll take one of those on 18, hopefully, for him. There's Greg dropping in, Mark dropping in, and it's going to be all red on the scoreboard here in a second.
Pressure seems to be getting to everyone. Oh, Mark playing to the camera. You got to make light of it.
Still smiling, man. Gotta love it. And that is a grip of red. Everybody dropping back a little bit there. Only one guy under par right now. Wow. This course is...
Casey cruising into here now with a nice, comfortable lead, that's for sure. And 17 shouldn't offer much of a challenge to these guys. A big hyzer bomb left. Get over the road and be safe and take your 2 here. We saw Jason really park at Thumber here last round, so hopefully we see Casey some fireworks here as he can approach this basket.
And that OB road is so close. Really got to make sure you don't come up short.
You got to use the distance here. You almost want to go to that dark pine high in the distance as your line.
Casey.
That's Casey's done.
Way up there. That's a great shot.
Oh, that's a great shot. Just inside the circle, I believe.
Yep. Well, we can find a putt out of the Aspens, and Jason is going to cut the corner again. Looks like he got his Nuco S back.
He sure did, and he's going to use it here.
Nice shot. Greg, I got to imagine he's probably just thinking 3 on this one.
Yeah, Greg's playing it safe. He doesn't have the distance a lot of these guys up. Like I said earlier, he's going to try to pump it, but unfortunately too far long there.
Yeah, just trying to stay out of the OB and overcorrect it, as it were. Mark? I feel like this is gettable for Mark.
That looks really good. That's a great line.
Nice shot.
Him and Jason and him side by side. And then, of course, Casey right up near the basket.
Three out here just to get to there.
Oh, wow. He went real deep.
T3 or play out? Well, I'm pretty sure if I throw again, I'll be better than I would get anywhere out of this.
That's the man of a look of a man that
How
can't
much,
find a
how
line.
much wind is there up there? If I just throw
Yeah, I
shit up in
think
the air,
he's
will the wind
looking
take
for he's bird sighting. Oh no, he's throwing confetti at a wedding. Maybe. What are you doing in there, Greg?
He's gonna figure something out. I'm very curious to see what it was. Oh, it's a re-tee. Okay.
Oh, he must have taken an unplayable.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you always have the option to re-tee. Oh no,
And
it's OP.
yeah.
Oh no. Ugh.
Maybe not the best choice, Greg, to re-tee, and unfortunately, you're going to have another one. There you go.
Yep, he is throwing 5 right there. Going to be putting for 6. Mark, though, he's throwing 2. Eyeing down a 2. Get this birdie. Yeah. Nothing wrong with a nice nose-up floater, though.
No, he controls that putter heavy air quite well.
Jason giving that one a half go, but he'll settle for par. Casey, let's see what his look is. Not bad at all. Yep,
Great birdie.
sure was.
That hole does not get birdied often.
Yeah, it takes a pretty exceptional arm to get in position for that. And even to want to run it, you know?
Absolutely. You got to have the confidence to get it there and not be afraid to go too far. And he clearly has the power for that.
Oh, no.
Greg trying to run that gum putt and just a little outside.
It is going to be a 7, I'm pretty sure. Yep.
Quad bogey, you don't see that much,
No. But
especially from Greg. His game is quite tight.
just in a really unfortunate position after that drive there. Like, how do you get that deep, but then you can't get back out? You know, like
Amazing.
How did you get there in the first place?
Yeah, well, you think a cut roller might have worked as well, but Greg.
Something. He looked at it. He was there. He made the choice. Can't fault him for it. We are on to our last hole, hole 18. Tell us about it.
We're taking it home now, Ian. A lovely 18 finishing hole, right down the middle. Don't be shy. Guns a-blazing. Great chance for a 2 here to finish strong.
Let's see what they got for us. Seems like it's just a great card all day. Great vibes. Everybody's smiling. Nobody pouting.
Yeah. Congratulations. Such a great tournament, encapsulated not only by the players and their play, but just the event itself and how much fun everyone has. And
Yeah.
it's such a great environment Rudy's created here for disc golf in our community. Thank you again, Rudy.
I honestly have like way more fun filming tournaments like this than NTs or whatever. It's just such a better vibe usually.
It's a great thing. It's so good. Our sport is an incredible sport.
Sure is. That's an easy 3 out of Casey to finish. Jason will do what Jason does best.
See if you can finish with some fireworks here.
Maybe a little right, but looks good. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Great shot, Jason.
That basket almost got dropped on again, but this time by a disc. Mark's got trusty blue out. Keep going. Oh.
Just an early kiss.
Yeah, you know, he's got a putt lined up, though, if he wants it. And Greg looking to come back from that 7. Keep coasting. Oh. A discount double kick. Leave him a little bit short. Gotta imagine Mark. Half go? Oh, that's full go.
Oh, that was a full go.
It sure
Good
was.
run.
Yeah. Greg?
And Greg wasting no time. I think he smells the steaks on the barbecue just adjacent to the 18th hole. I gotta go, everybody.
Good call. Casey for the win. But his next 4 or 5 shots are also for the win.
Yes.
Greg to finish. Nicely
Great
done.
finish, Greg.
He's a fun
Nice
watch,
to see you
man.
on he's a great watch. Great to see him on the lead card here at the end.
Yeah,
Adds such character to our game here.
definitely. As did this guy. Always fun watching someone with a different style the entire time. Oh, Jason. buddy.
Jason, doesn't that typify your
I
weekend,
know.
Jason?
I hope that
Great.
didn't matter. I don't think it did. I really hope it
I don't
doesn't.
think it did.
Yeah. Mark coming back for his par save. He's good for this. Nice putt, Mark.
Great seeing Mark in all the rounds. He's such a great ambassador for his disc RPM company. Fantastic in our community.
Yeah, you can see it just watching him play. And there is Casey for the win.
Jason, look at the camera.
Congrats to Casey Hanemayer. Falcons Flight 10.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Casey, and everyone else that played in the tournament. It was fabulous.
10th anniversary winner.
There is Rudy. A bit of word about Rudy. I don't know because he's pretty public about this. So he's got stage 4 cancer right now and still putting on this amazing tournament, having us up there, and just an amazing human being. We can't thank him enough. And hopefully he's around as long as he can. We'd love to come back up there. So
Absolutely. And it was a pleasure hosting you and your team up here, and couldn't have done it without you. And thank you so much for making this a special day for Rudy.
yeah, huge thanks to Pavo and Jen Stubbsad getting up there and just doing some fantastic work. Or really just some incredible property up there that Rudy's just carved into 2 championship level courses. Really cool to watch. Mike making a run there.
Yeah, nice 1,025 rated round today.
Dang. Yeah, the only person shooting under on the round. Casey does have a 4-stroke lead there. Jason in 3rd, Matt in 4th, and a bunch of other great showings by the gang there. Any words to wrap us up, Howie?
Ian, just want to say to you and your team at Central Coast, thank you for coming to Alberta and showing off our gem, and love to see anybody that wants to come up and challenge our courses in Alberta. And we look forward to a 2020 season with the team at our Alberta tour, and hope to see you very soon. And thank you again for all your help.
Well, thanks for having us. And Rudy, thanks again for having us up there, man. And like everybody says, F cancer, right, Howie?
F cancer, baby.
All right. Thanks for watching the Falcons Flight 10, and we'll catch you guys around.